What is going on, family? I'm looking hella crusty, so I apologize on behalf of, I don't know, but I'm looking hella crusty. So we're on our way. I need to get this haircut. I'm trying to keep up with Bae. She's looking hella pretty right now, and prep is in full commence. Recently I got food poisoning. I got really sick. I lost like 6 pounds. It was one scary experience, to be honest, and I think our Uber is here, so we gotta go. Okay, false alarm. It wasn't our Uber, but food poisoning was super scary. Hannah got sick as well. We ordered some food from a street vendor, and it definitely was contaminated with something because we were pooping, and I think we're still pooping after what, like 7 days, a week after, and we were vomiting for like 2 days.
I haven't left the house in a week.
Holy shit.
But I haven't.
Yeah, so Hannah got the worst end of it, but right now we're on the road to recovery. You know, prep's going strong, 6 pounds down, which kind of breaks my heart, but it is what it is.
Be careful what you wish for, I guess.
Yeah, I know, right? You never know how it's gonna come. But today I'm really excited. I'm gonna be smashing a strong push day today. My first full day back, because I went twice, but they were kind of poopy workouts. No pun intended. Was that even a pun?
Yeah, it was for us.
For us, okay. I'll take you guys through that, and hopefully I see you guys not looking so crusty, because people are probably questioning, they're like, why is she with this guy?
No.
So I found this shop here on Google. Looks pretty sick. There's like an old school vibe to it. So you guys can see this is what I'm looking like right now. Looking pretty crusty, so you guys can see what what this is gonna turn into. So rate my haircut.
No,
right now.
The part in the middle. Part in the middle.
Rate my hair 1 to 10.
1.
1? 1? 1. So this is absolutely worse as it could get.
No, it could get a little longer on the sides.
I was like, honestly, that haircut experience was so good. It's a little bit pricier for Bangkok, but it's pretty much close to the same price in Canada. But this guy took his time, felt really good. It was a professional vibe.
Canada, and it was probably one of your best haircuts.
Yeah, honestly, it feels so good. Obviously, my hair is not done, and I need to shave up to clean up, but super happy with the experience. But you guys know I'm prepping. I gotta get my food on point, so we gotta pick up some things. Actually, we gotta call another Uber, and yeah, get some food. We're going up to the rooftop here, and we're gonna get some food before we go to the grocery store. A little bit hungry, like I said. Only got that one protein shake in. The benefit of that is now that it's later in the day, I'll be able to fit in yummy food. I ain't even getting a cap right now. I just had a big ass burger and some fries, and I had a donut with cheesecake brownie. But 6 pounds down after a couple weeks, I'm okay with it. I'm like 3.5 weeks ahead on prep, so just gonna let my weight stabilize this week. Be okay with the big meal. And I know
shrunk too.
Yeah.
Like we barely just ate what we typically could eat.
Yeah, honestly, it feels good to feel the feeling of being full. Usually I'm hungry all the time, just because I can't hold food down, so I think it's good to just replenish myself with some calories, and then I'll be back at it. Not even back at it. I'll be able to eat normal again and better stabilize my weight, so I keep the size that I have, because God knows how much size I put on. Comment below what you think my new stage weight difference will be. You guys think I gained 2 pounds, 3 pounds, 5 pounds over the last 2 years? Let me know. So you want to do my makeup?
Yeah, K-pop.
What? She should do my makeup like K-pop. Right in the comment section below. But you know, it's lit time, because we're at the gym time. We're about to get this lift in. I'm so excited. I have to thank Hannah, my beautiful girl, for coming in right now. She just been having the poops, so I'm so lucky that she's here right now. Helping me out film. It's like 12:17 a.m.
It's from food poisoning.
Yeah, food poisoning.
It's not a regular occurrence. It is now, but.
Guys, you already know she's already nasty as hell, and you just gotta be straight up, you know? I don't know how someone so beautiful can have such a nasty stench come from her.
Thanks. Everybody in the gym looks at you while you're saying that.
Anyways, guys, I'm so excited. It's gonna be a full upper body day. This is my brand new phase. If you guys wanna do it with me, link in the description below. You guys can do it with me. I got a group setting and everything. But before I get things started, you guys know how to take my pulse, get amped up. I know it's late, but I'm gonna be up grinding because the grind doesn't sleep. And let's get this workout on, baby. You guys are a champion. You guys want the pre-workout to hit you hard. This is the secret. What you gotta do, you take the scoop like this. Voila. Actually running really low. My new package is on the way. So it's like Christmas for me. Voila, and you go. And it's a party. Don't tell anyone, but I low-key used to take pre-workout before I went out to the club.
This is what happens when you're locked inside the house for a week straight. You rebel by having 2 scoops. Good job, monkey.
So, lessons to be learned from when I hurt my back was mentally I wasn't fully in it. So, what happened was I lost focus literally for a split second and I hurt my back. And I don't want that to happen again. I just got a little bit sad, negative news. Nothing too serious. So, kind of threw off my warm-up because I waited a little bit long before I hit 3 plates. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up a little bit. And this is where I feel like you can auto-regulate your warm-up sets. If you feel like you need more of a warm-up, add those extra sets in because it's always better to be safe. Normally I would just wanna throw another 25 on. I'll hit 365 for 5 reps. I've been doing that pretty consistently. And although I might be a little bit more fatigued, warming up a little bit slower, I feel like it's gonna be smarter for me to go a little bit slower because I don't wanna get injured. And after my bad luck of the last couple months and the last week hurting my back, I feel like this is a smarter approach. So this is the mature, going on to 10 years training, Pat talking, not the hardcore, go all in, playing football head first type of guy. I just finished the entire workout, but I'm actually gonna talk you through the entire thing. I just zoned in and I took that negative news and I flipped it around and had a really good workout. I'm feeling so good, just bouncing back. So I did start off with bench press, 3 sets of 5. I hit my top set at 365, but because of the RPE, I dropped the weight back. The next exercise, I did bench press with my feet up. This benefits you because you'll increase the range of motion. You will get more chest activation, and since it is a bench variation, it will help increase your bench press. So it's a hybrid power building, bodybuilding movement, and I really like this one because I feel it a lot more in my chest. The next one we did was dumbbell incline press. I normally start with the incline a little bit lower, but this mesocycle I'm doing another variation as well where I'm increasing the height of the dumbbells and I'm really trying to increase the range of motion. I dropped back my weight, but by increasing range of motion, I feel it a lot more in my chest, and I do feel like you do need to change things up time to time because full range of motion does activate your muscles a lot more and stimulates hypertrophy a lot more. So slowly try and add it in. I did have shoulder issues in the past, so be careful if you do have shoulder issues. Just slowly try and increase the range of motion with light weight, and then over time you will be able to do it with heavier weight. The next exercise we did was dumbbell lateral raise. Generally, I do like to recommend cable lateral raises, but personally, I feel this one better. So I try to do an instantaneous pause or slight control, a little bit more control at the top, just to activate my side delts and ensure that I'm not using momentum. You do want to have a balance. You want to make sure you're getting as much tension as possible. You don't want to pause too much where you're limiting amount of tension on your shoulders. Then it takes me to my next exercise, which is dumbbell lateral raises with a pause. So I do want to take an extra effort where I do pause at the top, and pausing is a great tool to use when you're trying to stimulate more hypertrophy with lowering your fatigue. So this is another variation that I like to use, and I count it as a different exercise. So this is another one I'm going to try and progress at. And since it is an exercise where you use a little bit of weight, it is going to be harder to move up in weight. So maybe slowly try to add in one single rep a week, or try and control it a little bit more, increase the length of your pauses, because you're not going to be able to increase weight every single week. And it was actually the incline dumbbell rear delt row. Where now on Instagram, I see a lot of people doing it. It's called the Hubble row. And I've been using that as one of my main rear delt progressions because it's in line of the rear delt movement. So normally I've been doing that, but I did switch it up this month. And for my first day, I'm gonna be doing cable reverse fly. And one of the secrets to this one is to keep your elbow and wrist at your shoulder height. Make sure you're moving at the shoulder joint versus retracting at the shoulder blades. If you retract at the shoulder blades, you start moving back like that, you're gonna be activating your back. Where in actuality, you wanna be focusing just at the movement at the shoulder joint. There is gonna be a little bit of the movement of the back, of course, but the main focus is the rear delt. And I found that if you do focus on rear delt progression, it can change the entire look of your physique from your side poses, from the back. You're gonna have that 3D look. Your delts are gonna pop out a lot more. You're gonna have that back thickness. Next, I moved on to close grip bench press, and I'm using this one as a tricep progression. So this one here also is a bench progression, and it also has a little bit of activation in your upper chest. And I really like this exercise because it is a bench variation. It is gonna help increase my bench and help maintain my strength on bench, even though I am hitting an 8 to 10 rep range. And of course, a little bit extra chest activation and volume. So I'm hitting 8 to 10 reps here. Today I didn't know how I was feeling, but I started off slow with 225, slowly amped it up to 275. I'm not sure if you guys got it, but I got 8 reps. And then moving on to the last exercise, which is straight bar or curved bar, tricep cable extensions. I really like this exercise because I find the fatigue very low and I get high activation in my triceps. So it is important to switch it up. Generally, I don't like to do this one with the rope because you're gonna limit the amount of tension you're gonna put on your triceps. And I don't really like doing the straight bar that much because it does affect your wrists. Everyone is gonna be a little bit different though, so you do wanna try the different variations out and see which one is best for you, but then switch it up and try the ones you're not best at to make those strong points as well. So overall, January 14th, I'm super excited that I was able to get my full session in today, and it almost feels like the first full day of prep, even though my eating wasn't 100% on, I was over, but over the course of the week, my calories are of course too low, so I feel okay about that, and I was able to get a really good workout in today. I will probably increase my food a little bit more for the rest of the week, and then next week I'll go back to a deficit just to make sure my body is stabilized. I'm in a good spot, I'm fully recovered from my food poisoning, and I'm back to prep. So I feel like my old self, 2018 to 2020 came by so fast because prep feels like it just happened yesterday, and it's just a crazy vibe. I'm honestly so excited. I'm just able to do this with you guys. So if you want to run this program with me, you guys can go in the link in the description. I do weekly macro updates. You guys will be in a group chat with everyone else doing the program as well. You guys can ask me questions there. You guys can sign up and join me in the group chat and group on the app I use to coach. Other than that, guys, please subscribe. I'm gonna document this whole journey. I'm super excited. I couldn't be more thankful. And it's 2:44 a.m. and it's time for me to go back home and work. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the next one.